Oh,
idiot.
hello, boys and gals! How are we all doing today? I'm actually up nice and early today, and that's because I'm going to a speed awareness course. Yes, I've been a naughty boy. So for those of you who don't know what a speed awareness course is, it's basically a little course for those who have been naughty and have gone too fast. And unfortunately I got clocked by a camera at around about 79 on a 70, so yeah, there. that kind of happened, guys. Not on this bike, obviously, in my car, so this bike can't go anything over 73, so so I was just going to go and take my car and just get it over and done with. But I thought I might as well make a video about it, you know? It's one of those things that a lot of people do go into, and I've never been to one before. It was either that or 3 points on my licence and a £100 fine. So for those of you who are unfortunate to be doing one, then it may give you a little insight to what it's all about, and I will go through it and say if it's useful or completely useless. But I am hoping they fit something decent into 4 hours of being there. Like, it's 4 hours, guys. What could they possibly do with those 4 hours? I can imagine I'm just going to be killed by videos and PowerPoints, and I'm just going to be dropping off at the end. I don't know how they could possibly make it any good. Personally, I think it's just going to be a massive guilt trip to make you feel bad about speeding, etc, etc. So I may be completely wrong. It might be completely different. So I have now got my new tail tidy on, but I'm not gonna lie, I do feel a little bit more vibration on my bike now, which is a bit strange. That's something that I didn't think I would be getting. So I don't know if anybody else who owns these bikes, who's done a tail tidy, has noticed anything like that. Also, FYI guys, this meetup that I'm doing is on the 18th of August. I had somebody the other day saying to me, oh, are you still coming to the meetup on the 18th of July? I was like, no, not the 18th of July. It is the 18th of August, and I'll put a link to that video now. Boom! So go and check that video out, guys. All the dates, all the times, everything else will be contained in that video in the description box below.
One eternity later.
What a load of... So that may be a little bit harsh, but it was pretty much just death by presentation. And a load of information on facts and statistics of how many accidents there are on the road and why they're caused and who's at risk, etc, etc. Things that, yeah, some of them I didn't really know before, but at the same time I didn't really need to know. It wasn't going to prevent me from speeding. And while, yeah, there are a couple of little things in there that are quite useful and that I will probably take with me, the majority of it, probably like 3 hours of it, there was just no need for it. Like, I mean, it's just sucking eggs. You know, big fat eggs. Like certain things like how to be more fuel efficient. I'm getting the whole point of being slower and etc, but I don't see how that's relevant in that situation. And of course, yes, there was that one guy who thought he did nothing wrong and had an answer for everything. Like, for everything, guys. Oh my god, just why don't people just take the hint that they've done wrong, they're going there for a reason, but no, of course not. You know, I just don't understand some people. Like, I know what I did was wrong, it was stupid of me. There is no excuse. But like, everything he had an answer for, you know what I mean? Like, he's one of those guys that just, oh yeah, but he's in the right, like, oh yeah, there's got to be a reason to why this or that would happen, blah blah blah. So if anything, this course is probably good for breaking people like that down. You know, just making people like that not so arrogant of the situation. And one of the biggest things I've probably brought out of all of it is that what it can really do, you know, like speed, and yeah, it's great and everything, it's exciting, but at the same time, it can really ruin people's lives. Like, really ruin people's lives. Not just other people's, but yourself, you know, you could lose your job, you could literally just thinking of that person that you've killed for the rest of your life. There's so many different impacts that could happen just by going 10 miles per hour faster than you should be. I think that course definitely needs to be tweaked. I get where they're going, it's a great idea and everything, but there was a guy on there that had been on the course 3 times. Now, I don't understand that at all. If he's been on there 3 times, what is the point? He obviously didn't learn from the first time, so what is the point of him going on the course another 2 times? Realistically, he should have just been fined and given points on his license. But they have got a really hard task, because we as humans always reflect that we've not done wrong or anything like that, and then we always blame everything else. But I do think this course is a good way forward, but it definitely needs to be changed around a bit. If you've been on it once already, you shouldn't have to go on it again, or shouldn't be put on it again, because you've obviously not learned from the first time you've been on it. And if I'm honest, I wouldn't want to go on it again, because it's just like 4 hours of just being absolutely destroyed by a presentation. And then we had to do a little video where we had to shout out what we saw, like any hazards or anything like that. So there was a bit of hazard perception really, and a bit of theory in there as well. So I mean, I guess it's good for refreshing you on that. Because to be fair, not many people were actually up on their road signs there, and like their road markings and different types of speeds on roads. So I guess it has that use as well, to refresh people's minds of the actual road markings, etc. I'm definitely not saying it's a bad thing though, it definitely does have its use, but I think they could definitely fit a lot more in it and take away a lot of the useless information in there. Now, will I be keeping an eye on my speed more? Yes, I will, because I don't want to do that again, and I don't want to fine. I really don't want to fine. But you live and learn, guys and girls. Hopefully I won't have to do that ever again. And if you are due to go into a speed awareness course, all I can suggest is if you try and keep yourself awake. It's just one of those things, you're just going to have to do it and take the bullet. I can promise you this, it is not going to be the most exciting time of your life. You will get a cup of tea though, which is good, but you have to pay for it. Yeah. But anyway, guys and girls, once again, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't yet liked this video, please give this video a like. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. And if you haven't yet tapped that button, give that button a good old tap, because it'll notify you of any more videos coming up in the future. And I'll see you again very soon. Bye!